Allentown, bringing you AB Mugen RAW is BLAZIKEN. I'm AzureBlaze, as always, bringing in another installment of AB Mugen RAW. Episode, it probably is going to be the better number. Insert 6 and 9 here, and there you go, there's a dirty joke for you. Well, it's episode 69 of AB Mugen RAW, if you didn't get the joke. Kicking off it's a midway point of the month of January. We're in Allentown, PA, to kickstart off for Raw. Two things. One, it was Raw last week. I do want to apologize to everybody else who listened to the last episode. Those people who haven't seen the episode, go check it out. It was certainly enjoyable. It was kind of ranty at the beginning. I ranted a lot. I was pretty furious about, very, very upset of what happened on Raw, and on this for the Red brand. It's been pretty poor, and it's been appalling because the fans did not care. I was still kind of I still was pretty upset about the whole pay-per-view, Rivals Clash. I'm still having thoughts about that still. Just why the fans did not care. And there's no feedback, there was no feedback at all. I was just like, why, what the, except for a few people did show up and all. But it was bullshit. I don't know what happened. I was furious. I was very furious. Even on Raw, I came back. I got 2 weeks or 3 weeks off during the holidays, and I still kept thinking about it. I didn't get my pent-up frustration out of the way. It pissed me off. Knowing that some of my Fireside community members do not give a shit at all about the whole pay-per-view. About Rivals Clash, so here we are. But I want to make things clear. I'm trying to think more of the positives, but this show has been kind of been up and down. I've been thinking about, other different things, and I'm kind of questioning myself, why am I here? Why am I doing this show? For TK's purposes. I thought I took over TK's show. For what reason? So I don't know. Why am I still here? But we're almost done with the season. We're about the next 5 weeks away, or 6 weeks away from the season. 6 weeks or 5 weeks, depending how much today it can be. And the second thing is the trade deadline coming up here today. The trade deadline has begun. I also got a few new trades already that I picked up from free agency, and also picked up some trades from ECW, Heat, and SmackDown. It was a pain in the keys to get through. A lot of difficult trades here and there, so it's gonna be interesting. It could be very interesting moving forward with the whole trades. The trade deadline has begun. This is mostly gonna replace the draft. As I know, people were talking about, when's the draft coming up? There's no draft this year. Like I said before, the kickoff show and for the Rivals Clash, it's mostly gonna be a trade deadline. Just give me a couple weeks of trades here and there. Nothing too special, but just because right now we're pretty much we're all set. We're pretty much loaded for talent on this show. But I also got characters overall. Got a few new characters added to the list. Some people are also out with an injury, which also can replace the ones I have that were injured, or that can't make it, or either the contracts expired or they got released. So they'll probably be the replacements for moving forward for the season until they come back in season 4, if there is a season 4. Because I don't think anybody else anybody else has been. Also, the fans did not care. Well, depending on how the fan reaction is, or how the fans see these episodes, see the rest of the season. If we proceed to another season of Raw, I don't know. That depends on your sake, on the feedback from the fans. If they do respond, that's my only concern. That's the biggest concern right now. I'm still kind of shaking. I don't know if I want to do this again, because fans do not care at all for Raw. If there is a Fireside community still out there in the comment section, let me know. If there is, there's an RCS out there somewhere. But I'm still feeling bummed out. I still feel a lot bummed from the pay-per-view, and also from even Raw had a crappy show. It was just, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I know I'm complaining a lot, but just God forbid, people like when I rant. Some people don't like when I rant. So I'm just gonna make this short and simple to make sure I don't make this too long of a video, but just want to make sure that you guys understand it's a lot of fucking work to do. I swear, it's a lot of work. I'm trying my best, and for TK's sake and for my sake, trying to be that trying to be underneath TK's wing of being my predecessor, which fucking sucks. Sorry, TK. You're probably watching this video. I'm like, yeah, it's not great. Yeah, you still. Yeah, I'm on to you. You old bastard. But nevertheless, it's a new episode, a new week. It is like it's a funny number episode today. Nothing can do anything too special with the ladies. But the main event is also interesting, which last week Vegeta versus Gohan. I'm pretty excited about that. That'd be a pretty good main event. Mostly just trying to build up for almost Rivals. I keep saying Rivals Clash. That will never get that whole event will never get the death of me. Honestly, it's gonna be stuck in my memory for a while. But it's New Year's Revolution coming up, which will be our February show for Raw. I hope to see a lot of results, even better than what happened last time, because it didn't work out well after having such a crappy performance. All right, but nevertheless, we're on our way to Tampa Bay. I think it was Tampa. We're in Tampa Bay coming up. Yeah, Tampa Bay, Florida, for New Year's Evolution. So we're looking forward to that, and I'm pretty excited about this episode. You can probably skip this one if you wanted to, because this one's gonna be like a filler-based episode. Mostly just trying to rely on Vegeta and Gohan. They're going to have their feud with Vegeta, mostly just trying to build up with Gendro and Vegeta having a little bit of a personal feud with each other. But Duke, like I said before last week, Duke will be doing his match. We'll see Tia Langray in action. We're going to see a lot of newcomers try to make some new debuts. And Ruby Raichu has a mystery partner, as Raichu and Mammy have built their feud as well too. With this rivalry between Mammy and Ruby, they had a little bit of a scrimmage. We'll have more discussions on a full discussion on that rivalry so far. But Ruby has a mystery partner of her own. Pretty excited to see what she has to offer. Who will be the mystery partner of Ruby Raichu? We're gonna figure it out tonight. This is Raw. Raw's Blaziken. Time to get started. Enjoy. Alrighty, time for episode 69 of AB Mugen RAW. Bringing in the episode of this one is Duke Nukem versus Paul Phoenix. Of course, Duke trying to get some builds for his side, because he was also selected in that Elimination Chamber match heading towards into February's New Year's Evolution pay-per-view. Should be pretty exciting. Such having Raw, this is probably the first Raw. Probably the first AB Draw history having the Elimination Chamber be featured on here. So that'll be pretty cool when we get there in February in Tampa Bay. But kicking off 1v1 today, singles competition. We know Paul Phoenix has not been action in a very long time, but he's trying to wake up with a fresh cup of coffee in his hands. But Duke Nukem is going to be able to hopefully have some balls of steel. Now, can we see balls of steel go ahead against the intensity of Paul Phoenix? Battle the blonde eraser hair here, especially with Paul Phoenix with that crazy hairdo. I always questioned that hairdo from Paul. But here we go. Get ready for action here. Let's get set for this one. Why is Chun-Li and Psylocke here? Why is Chun-Li? It's kind of weird. All right. Ready to kick butt, engage, here we go. Dude with some pipe bomb, trying to build some momentum for himself. He's been doing pretty good so far for the past couple months. Alright, FPS mode coming up. Boom! Good old FPS mode, nice shotgun there. Paul's trying to get, that'd be a win for Paul if he actually could get a win over Duke, but the long range distance attacks are helping out. Pipe bombs. While my detonate and explode. Oh no, FPS mode. Ballfield trying to avoid that, but yeah. No way in hell that's gonna work really for round one. Oh no. Oh Jesus Christ. Duke, stop humping women, please. No harlots and no harlots allowed in the ringside, please. Jesus. All right, round 2. You don't need to see no harlots in ringside, please. You can have. I'm sure Phoenix. Speaking of Phoenix, Phoenix is gonna have or Ian. I'm sorry, Ian's gonna have a fun time editing this video. Alright, round 2. Ooh, look at Phoenix go! Some big power punches showing that meaty offense here. Now Phoenix waking up here a little bit. Phoenix trying to kick some Raw strong. We need some round 3s coming because that's another thing we lack right now is round 3s. We need something here, Phoenix. Yeah, right now Paul Phoenix getting his FPS mode to wake up Duke as well. But that's not going to help anything. Yep, FPS mode just not going to have Phoenix's health. And now Duke trying to rely on the long distance attacks again, which is paying dividends. Ball needs just one more push, but it's not going to help. Oh no, FPS mode. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Oh, right in the balls. Good lord, right in the balls. Speaking of balls of steel. Wait, did Duke just clone himself? Oh my god. Oh man, classic Duke. Classic Duke Nukem. Very amusing, Duke. Just making a crank calls, talking about balls of steel. Nice job. 2-0 though, but Paul Phoenix did put some good work in that match. Unfortunately for the second round, but not enough damage. Not enough damage for that one, so Duke Nukem tried. Well, Duke Nukem just tried his best and has persevered at least after his defenses got dropped. But yeah, Paul Phoenix is a hard hitter though. He's a good worker, but unfortunately, still on that losing streak. Unfortunately for Phoenix. So hopefully he'll probably win at least one match. But I guarantee he might be booted out of the show. Maybe. Tekken's one of Tekken's veterans too, and he probably needs some help or something because it's not working out for him in singles. But I digress. Might be a big chance for him to hopefully get better, and probably better version of Paul Phoenix coming out. Maybe there probably is somewhere. But Duke is all because of Duke is building momentum. That's the only excuse I could give, because Duke is building momentum for himself and making sure he's going to be in tip-top shape for Elimination Chamber. So he's bringing all the heavy artillery, knowing the man. But the crank call was funny. I'll give it that. Oh man, that's vintage Duke, vintage Duke Nukem, Mr. Balls of Steel, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. With the finest of her blade, BLAZIKEN. Only using one arm, one arm warrior, as she makes her way downtown into Allentown as we get ready for our second match of the evening against Tannhauser. Tannhauser, the former Divas champion, had a pretty good 2022, and now looks for hoping to start 2023 strong. But BLAZIKEN, meanwhile, she's been a dominant diva so far in the waifu division. But can we see much more of Tannhauser and BLAZIKEN? It's a hammer. It's basically a one-armed swordswoman, one-armed samurai femme fatale versus the hammer welder. Getting me interesting to see what happens in this approach. I mean, the chances are seeing, it's mint green hair versus pink hair. Should be interesting enough. But you actually got the one with wears these cute little sweaters. These cute crop top sweaters are interesting enough, but. Will it be enough? Will her hammer and Tannhauser's crop top sweaters work well against BLAZIKEN's one arm and her blade? Should be interesting enough. Let's head over to ringside and see the action unfold. But I never knew about about BLAZIKEN having one arm, which is interesting. That's really talented too, working on. Just having like basically handicap waifu on the mix, having only one arm, which is crazy. Oh, double collision there. Should be nice to see both of these ladies, especially heading to the home stretch of the season here pretty soon. And now for the mini hammer right to the abdomen, and that's so right to the ass of Tannhauser. Right now it's been back and forth, back and forth. Nice invisible wall trap there. And now Tannhauser just stunned. And now hammer, oh, blocked! Good defense there, but oh, but no, that time hammer shot right to the chest area. And just more disrespect right to the ankle. Trying to really sabotage that ankle for Biken. Round 1 going to Tannhauser strong with it to get a win over the one-armed samurai vet with Guilty Gear. Now for round 2. Ooh, nice hammer shot. Biken trying to get some offense now. He's trying to make a comeback in round 2 over this the youngster. And a hammer shot right to the midsection. Again, nice counter again. Both ladies just countering each other back and forth. Good chain. Oh, and a hammer shot again, but oh, right gets caught right in the post. She eats post by the back of her head, and just the disrespect again. Tannhauser just, she's questioning something in Japanese. I can't read Japanese, sadly. But Tannhauser just wreckage shop and pinning Biken as the winning streak comes to an end. Former champion doing a hell of a job here, just trying to break away after just being sliced in half. Regardless, but Tannhauser is still strong, proving that a big ass mallet better than a one-armed samurai sword. Yikes! Hopefully that big mallet doesn't squish the other arm. That'd be crazy. But I never really understood that Biken actually I never understood that Biken actually only had one arm. I didn't realize that. I was like, oh, what happened to the other arm? Didn't she have like another arm or sleeve? Maybe her sleeve's hiding behind her kimono, or her gi or kimono. But I never knew that. I never knew that she was only one arm, or had a one hand. It's kind of interesting. So basically, we have a handicapped superstar on Raw. Interesting. It's better than Zach Gowen, I'll say. Hey, good to see Persona's Chi. Chi and versus Ruby's Yang Xiaolong. Should be pretty fun. I actually like to see what also Chi making her debut as we welcome you guys back to Raw, and looks like it's gonna be interesting seeing another Femme Fatale matchup, especially part of the waifu division. One of Persona's Chi, and she's looking pretty interesting. She's formerly from ECW, and now back on the Redbird. Oh, she's not on the Redbird making her debut. Because she was supposed to be making a huge stand for the women's division on ECW, but she just disappeared, I believe, ever since I moved, whatever. But I found her. I was like, okay, I can bring Chi back. Turned out she's also looking forward to hopefully getting to make her first impressions over Yang Xiaolong. So nice to see what's going to be happening next. As we approach ourselves into ringside. Should be a fun little Divas match to end off singles, and we head to doubles. And our main event will be back to singles, which is going to be nice.
Okay, I think you picked a fight with the wrong girl.
Oh, white, blue and pink and white. Interesting. For Yang. Alright, round 1. Time to get things started here. That's the tomboy. Looking forward to try to. Ooh, go for that fire punch drop, but nobody home. Fist of Fury, though. Nice move by Chi. She's very flexible with those kicks, though. That's what I remember correctly, that she was very lethal with those kicks. I'm trying to break away, though, but it's not going to help. Not going to stop Chi from just going down the onslaught. Uh-oh. Oh, but it was blocked! And now going fiery mode. Fist of Fury just pummeling on Yang. Good dodge. A lot of bobbing and weaving, though. I like the bobbing and weaving from Yang. Cool. But the kick's doing some heavy damage right to Yang face first. But Yang out cold in round 1. Just she with those nasty lethal buzzsaw kicks. But the tomboy picks up the round 1. And again, those lethal kicks. As round 1 starts off strong, but now we have to round 2. A lot of blocks. Good defense of both ladies here. Ooh, nice. Good dodges from both. Nice fire, sunrise uppercut. Uh-oh, right now, Yang in trouble right now. Ooh, and again, Fist of Fury. Again, head first. Reversal. Both ladies just trying to do everything they can right now. She trying to provide offense, but right now Yang just bobbing and weaving. And then Fist of Fury again. Doing some heavy damage right now. Uh-oh. Yang not over yet. Good, a lot of jump dodging for sure. But he gets caught into those combinations. Uh-oh. Yang turn up the heat a little bit. Nice sunrise uppercut, nice move. And now Yang really trying to fight back now. But again, the kicks. Let me see the fist of fury again. There it is. Smash! Ooh, close. But a kick, get countered by Yang. So close for Yang. Oh no. Damn.
Yo, man, I'm hungry. Let's go get some meat.
I'm actually hungry too. I do want a turkey sub actually. Hey, what do you think? I want to see if you see the fruits of my training. I think it looked good. She looked pretty damn good. You still got it. Formerly from ECW, and now heading over here to Raw, which is a big name for herself here. She makes a hell of a debut. So great job by Chi. Completes her 2-0 finish and completes her debut today. Love to see it. That's a good win over Yang Xiaolong. That's a mighty fine win. I approve. As Commissioner of Raw. Very, very improving. It's impressive to see the Fist of Fury. But Yang survived though. She just survived out of that, but unfortunately had no more gas left in her tank. At least she used all of her flames. She got extinguished from the Fist of Fury with those ice powers too. So this she's more of I guess a crowd user too. If you think about it. Fire versus ice. But it looks like the ice really cooled down Yang's burning flames. Unfortunately. I mean, I give credit. She good at making her way to Raw. Very proud of her. Well, a little golf clap. Today. I'm impressed. That sort of was a little bit entertaining. I'm sure she will entertain the fans tonight. If there is one. If there's any. We'll see. But yeah. Honestly, she impressive debut. Very happy to see her again. It's nice to see another familiar face from ECW now make her way to the main roster of Raw. And the Red Berlix is looking pretty better. The women's division is getting, or the waifu division is getting much hotter and hotter now. So that's what we like to see. Love to see it. And we're back. AB Mugen RAW continues with doubles action, but I do have a question for everybody else. Who do you think is going to be Ruby Riot's tag team partner? Because we know Riot has been kind of out. Remember also with Scarlet Crown Ivy also taking out Amelia, which is what was supposed to make her debut, but she got flanked by these two bitches within Scarlet Crown and Ivy. But Riot, of course, it's 2v1, but can't she really take care of the deal? Right, she's got to mostly focus. Ruby's got to focus on both of them if she wants. But I do acknowledge her to give her. I do approve that she needs tag team partners. So who will be? That's the question everybody else needs to know. Like who will be in the comments below right now? Who do you think should be the opponent, or who should be the partner of Ruby Raichu? We'll probably have to find the answer right away because I did ask Ruby to find a partner. If not, it's gonna have to be a handicap match. We'll figure out the answer in just a moment as AB Mugen RAW rolls on after this. It's Brittany Gardevoir. She's back. The former female Pokken champion, the first female to win the Pokken title. Brittany is back. Brittany Gardevoir. Good to see it. It's been a little while since we heard from Gardevoir. But yeah, Ruby Raichu was before she wanted to waiting for a chance to find a partner, and Ruby's like, "Yep, time to bring some backup." And she got some friggin' backup, and then it's gonna also bring in Brittany, the former champion. I didn't see this. Actually, Raichu made a good decision here. I actually like this. I like this pick for Raichu. And then especially Brittany and Ruby, of course. Obviously, Gardevoir's known Pikachu, which Uncle Pikachu or Uncle Paul Hunter, Uncle Pikachu, which he's part of Pika PZ, that she knows Pikachu pretty well, and they have a little bit of a connection going on with the two. It's cool. It's really cool to see that Gardevoir's back. Of course, she looks forward to she probably looks fabulous as ever. So let's see if she can bring some more divine into and bring more grace as the queen of the Pokken division is back in action. Here we go. Now the odds are now even here. So, but now, ooh, shadowy Brittany. Ooh. Going all shadowy in this one here. You're ready to but engage or hollow Brittany. Going all gothic. So it should be interesting to see see good old Queenie back on AB Mugen RAW. Nice psychic attack there. Oh, it's the white lightning. Nice. There we go. Should be fitting enough to see the newcomer and especially the veteran within Gardevoir. And Ruby Raichu. Delay with the assist. Also played just like his sister, older sister. Especially the gothic team. Those whips doing a hell of a lot of damage here. Getting attacked by Raichu. Just stunning. Ooh, nice. And Volt Tackle. Look at that. Ruby Raichu with this little Volt Tackle action. Just showing that 100,000 volts. That was pretty nice. Cool. Round one going to the Pokken babes. And now for round two. Yeah. And now for Link Chains. Swallow worked really hard new powers after she also got been resurrected by Ivy as the grandma of Soul Calibur. Just absolutely destroying Amelia last week. And now tables are turned now for the return of Gardevoir. It's being spread out so the girls right now the girls on the left side need to try to isolate one of them and bring it and try to isolate the Divas champion. There you go, Scholar Crot. Nice hip toss there. And then Scholar Crot's down and down. This is isolation I was talking about, but this is a different team. But smart strategy right now. Like I said, get rid of the... Uh-oh. Volt Tackle again. Uh-oh. Volt Tackle connects. Wow. The Divas champ is back. And look at Skullcrot just running away. Using that chain to escape like a scalded dog, as the once commentator once said. We're like a scalded dog. Or a scared little rabbit. Shouts the Year of the Rabbit. Shouts Lunar New Year. But Rubes, the Divas champ, and Brittany Gardevoir pick up the win. The returning Gardevoir, it's a nice solid victory for herself. Thumbs up, massive thumbs up for seeing Gardevoir back. So she now brings some. That's like Raichu brought some backup now, brings some of the defense, and especially it was nice to see that you haven't seen a Gardevoir in months. So that's a cool way to see her back. I'm sure that Gardevoir returning back, nice little. I do give an applause for Brittany's return. Now you have Brittany and Ruby back together a little bit. Even though at least we're not teamed up yet, but it's until now. But nice to see get some vibe back and bring some more divine back into the mix. And especially now, our Gardevoir is also part of the waifu division too. So she's no longer going after she wants to go after also what Gardevoir said too. She also wants the only reason why she came back is she wants to go after that Divas title, which Ruby Raichu now has the Divas title. So that could raise some questions. Maybe we'll see that rivalry between Ruby Raichu and Brittany. Maybe. But for Gardevoir, just for now, she said for now, they'll be the tag team partners for the time being. But hopefully this might raise a question. Will we see these two as a team together, or will Gardevoir turn her back, or we'll try to blindside Ruby as well, because Ruby Raichu's the hunted right now. But for the time being, just for tonight, just to be tag team partners. And they got rid of well, did a nice chore and get rid of those pests of the Dark Shield, those Dark Shield females. So for now, things will definitely change a little bit. That's the best part I can say. But hey, good to see Gardevoir back. Again, we haven't seen her in ages since like. I'm trying to remember what was last. I think it was like the last time we saw her was at. I want to say early in 2022. It was way early, but good to see her back. Especially going hollow mode. Interesting to see her hollow form. It's just all black and white. It's interesting. And that nice little hollow when the all of this she looks like an alien, honestly, with that attire. Well, alien mode. It's interesting. Where's Ben Tennyson when you need him? But no, I'm kidding. Great job overall. We'll be back with another set coming up, and we have a main event launching in just a brief moment. Stay tuned. Alright, we're back with AB Mugen RAW, and episode 69 continues on with the Tag Team Champions, as Mai Shiranui and Athena. As the Queen of Fighters are back in tag team action. As we know they're mostly patented for 3v3, but they're the champs now, especially King has been kind of up and down. He's mostly managing this team and trying to hopefully make sure that Mai and Athena looking pretty darn good. But also we stumbled across into the vets of X-Men's veterans with a Gambit and Rogue. Should be interesting enough to see this, especially with the Cardmeister, who's got those famous card tricks, and one of the Southern Belle as a Rogue, as she's just been looking lovely as always. But especially Mai and Athena have been looking pretty darn good ever since they won those tag titles at Rivals Clash. They're looking pretty darn good, and especially they also have that work cut out in that tag team turmoil match. It's gonna be it's supposed to be the first tag team mayhem. This will be the first tag team mayhem match where it's gonna be all tag teams. 8 teams will be featured, and especially we could see Game and Roll be part of it. Part of one of the best tag divisions here we have on the brand split is indeed, especially right here on Raw, is the tag division. But how come we get this? What's the purpose of Game and Rogue? What will be the next big step for them? Will they pin the tag team champions to try to get a huge name? This is probably a huge opportunity for see what Game and Rogue can do. They haven't been in action in a little while, but they always make their presence known here and show what they can do best. We always see some lesbian action between Rogue and maybe possibly Athena or Mai, or will Gambit's card tricks do the right thing and make a big impact over the champions. Here we go, round 1, ready to put engage. Here we go. Finally, the tag team champions in action. It's that time again. Now the Mai has some huge air combo strings into the big fire tackle. I say Mai's been just creating more controversy right now. So both Game and Rogue are stunned here. It's nice head scissor takedown. So he's fired a few glitches here and there too for Mai. Also, Mai is just so quick and agile. Creating controversies. Oh man, big super triple Phoenix tackle attacks. Man. Oh, nice catch into the head scissors. And now Rogue trying to create some separation now. Showing that unorthodox style offense. And burning away on Gambit. And now the kiss on Mai. Ooh, that's kinda hot. Southern Belle just trying to provide that offense now. Yeah, they are. And now the kiss on Mai again. Go for that lovely kiss. Uh-oh. Whoa. Uh-oh. And now, Gambit and Rogue in a lot of trouble now. Oh, man! And now Gambit and down and out, but there goes Rogue. Jeez. And a strong, there's the queen of fighters, excuse me, with a strong round 1 finish. The tag team champion's looking pretty good. I actually like the Athena's new wig. I like the blonde Athena. It's cute. As a Kunoichi and a Psycho Soldier doing some interesting damage here. But now, we're trying to get some revenge now. Maya's just all over the place, man. She's glitching everywhere here. Just bouncing all over the place. But that's how sure the quickness how the tag team champions are. Oh, nice catch. Good big hit attacks into the Hurricane Rana. That was beautiful. Now, big little thunder attacks coming up for Rogue, stunning both ladies here. Trying to provide some separation now, but Maya being on the attack. Nice move. Oh, and a big triple Phoenix tackle, or no, it's double this time. And now, Rogue. Go for the car explosion attacks. Haven't seen those in a very long time. That's vintage Gambit for you, but Gambit gets burned away and put a big hip attack right into the post. I can't even speak. Right into the steel post, excuse me. As Mai's tactics just so quick and kind of questionable. She kind of glitched out for a minute, but she recovered nicely. It was all some crazy spots, especially the Hurricane spot. Especially those top ropes are just insane. Mine just leaping for the top ropes as always. But the champions pick up a strong one. I lost control in that whole match. I don't even know what happened in that whole thing. But glad it's over now. Especially the tag team champions kind of been bouncing all over the place. Well, especially Mai's sake, just jumping all over the place and just. I think she had too much coffee in her drinks. I don't know. There's been like too much Monster Energy drinks. She's just been like consuming. That's just going. She's just going all ape on everybody else. Jeez. The Funny Numbers episode into our main event. It's main event time. Vegeta, of course, Gohan was confronting Vegeta on this whole thing with the whole Dark Shield. Investment with the Dark Shield, I guess. Really trying to do whatever it takes to get a spot, or be in the spotlight, or just get a shot to win. Do whatever it takes to win, I guess. But meanwhile, it's been a little bit, Gohan's been pretty upset about this whole thing, about, especially Vegeta turning his back on his own family and friends just to join the Dark Shield. But we know, especially Gohan and Vegeta were like tag team partners at this point, but they just like said nope. Vegeta's like, no. Screw all the goody stuff. We want the Dark Shield stuff, and get a spot at that whole Elimination Chamber, which Vegeta's also part of that too. Which apparently that's probably the only reason why Vegeta joined the Dark Shield, was to get a spot just to replace Rugal. Because remember, Rugal qualified his spot at the Elimination Chamber, especially with supposed to be that tournament that I talked about a few months ago. That's what lead up to Vegeta now turned his back on the roster and was focusing on the Dark Shield, and now pretty much he's working for McRugal at this point, and especially with Vegeta also went over the world champ twice now, because he pinned him in Rivals Clash, and now last week with a huge win. So Vegeta's been on a massive roll ever since he's joined the Dark Shield lately, especially with that match with against Gendro, Frieza, and Lucario. And then that main event was kind of like, yeah, well, Vegeta gets the win. Especially there's been the main event spot here, which has been just hogging on the spotlight right now so far, which but might anger a few people, which I'm probably gonna get a lot of emails of anger, DMs like, hey, yeah, why is Vegeta still in the spotlight? What the heck? But this is all part of Vegeta's plan. Looks like it. Definitely wants to be in the spotlight. He has to definitely own a victory over Genjiro twice now. He's also been on Genjiro's first losing streak in his career, I believe, which is safe to say. It's been kind of strange. That's really strange. It's rare to see Genjiro lose like that. But Gohan wants to knock some sense. He was very upset about Vegeta turning his back on his own family and friends. But Gohan's perspective needs to hopefully try to calm down Vegeta. Hopefully maybe he can knock some sense to try to convince Vegeta to come back to the good side again. But I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work, Gohan. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. But especially these two guys are former partners now, but they're moving on to different other things at this time in need. But which DBZ character will get momentum now? Will Vegeta's momentum deflate? Or will we see Gohan finally knock some sense into Vegeta's fucking brain? Yeah, especially both DBZ characters in the main event here. Ready to keep but engage. It's up to Gohan to maybe knock some sense into Vegeta. Ooh! Nice elbow right to the head. Showing that Dusty Rhodes head, the late Dusty Rhodes head elbow. Uh-oh, now, uh-oh. Vegeta already turned Super Saiyan now. It may be fitting to see Gohan turn Super Saiyan too, because he needs to really knock some sense into Vegeta's head. And his ego. And a big punch right to the head again. This is bad enough. Vegeta just unleashed so much damage. Nice toss to Vegeta. Nice fireman's carry again, but Vegeta's so quick and agile. Now for the Gallic Gun connecting. Nice move there by Vegeta, but Gohan kicks out. But it's just a Mach speed offensive by the Super Saiyan Vegeta. And Vegeta, wow, just showing more disrespect as well. Doesn't really care. He doesn't even care about his own fans and family, like I said. He just only cares about himself. Especially the Majin. Oh, counter to Kamehameha! But Vegeta instantly rolls out of there. But now reverses it into a Gallic Gun. Nice move there by Vegeta. Go on. Getting caught again. That's another big punch. Some elbows right to the face. Just go on, just getting speed diff pretty much. Speed diff in chat. Nice fireman's carry again, but now Vegeta going trying to at least get some momentum, but he's just getting outsped by Vegeta. Kamehameha, but not yet, not enough. And a big punch, oh, right into the head. I mean, Vegeta knocks some sense to Gohan, and just Vegeta more disrespect to Goku's son. I know that's gonna trigger Goku a little bit when trying to from SmackDown, but I know Goku is gonna be pretty pissed off too with seeing his son getting absolutely destroyed, and by the hands of Vegeta. This is just hard to watch, especially someone who's actually a father who's just watching his son compete against his own best friend and I guess rival Vegeta, but. It's hard. It's hard for anybody else to watch that, especially Gohan just getting absolutely destroyed. This is just too much. And it's kind of a sad note to give out, especially to end the show. But Vegeta now three wins today, and these 3 wins over the past number of weeks now. He's been on a tear ever since he's pinned the undisputed champion. So we can see Vegeta possibly make a huge name for himself here. Moving forward now, I'm pretty convinced that this could be our next world champion, potentially. But quite frankly, I'm just not really. I'm still kind of disgusted with what Vegeta did. But and then again, it's Vegeta we're talking about here, so of course he'll just bring more evil, and he'll just bring more adding to more ego. In his sake, that if you guys catch my drift, adding more of his ego, his arsenal. Been a tiring one though, but it's been hard. It's been a hard time, especially with Vegeta just causing more mischief and more problems on the Raw roster. There you go. There's your episode 69 for you. If you folks like to see more content like this in the future, hit that like button. We'll see more content coming up for Raw every Monday, if I can. And we'll have more Raw action coming up. As we hit episode 70, and I'm probably going to bring in the bonus episode, or the Raw Fallout. So we're definitely going to have that featured coming up soon. With that being said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring that bell for notifications. AzureBlaziken, signing out for now. Thank you for watching. Peace.